Hello viewers, Marianne from Revealing Light Tarot. I want like to look at water signs for the month of June. I'll be looking at Cancer, I will be looking at Scorpio, and I'll be looking at Pisces. This reading is for your sun signs, it is for your rising sign, and for those that have your moon in any of those water signs, feel free to check in with this reading. It is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't, come back to it later on in the month. Or really, Spirit doesn't have a clock watch nor a calendar, and so this may resonate with you on another month. So feel free to check in and use it as a general reading, depending on what sort of situation you're facing. So let's take a look at Cancer. What's happening with Cancer? You have a major eclipse in your sign on the 21st of June. So I feel that, this is going to be a month perhaps where your feelings are going to be activated, certainly in that second half of June. You could feel, and I think this is fair to say for all of us, we could be feeling a mixture of emotions. Our emotions could quite well have the potential of overrunning us, making us feel a little bit otherworldly, a little bit surreal, a little bit, is this really happening? So let's have a look at Cancer. Cancer for the month of June. Spirit, show me Cancer for the month of June. I do feel some Cancerians that I'm speaking to now are very concerned about what's going on in the world, because I'm just seeing you holding a globe in your hand. And so when you're feeling a little bit overrun by your emotions, come right back down to your own inner reality. Do some of those grounding things like some cooking, or, laying some pavers, or whatever it is that brings you back down. Because the thing is with water energies is they tend to get a bit lost in their emotions. Okay, so show me Cancer in June. Show me Cancer. Cancer in June. Cancer in June. Yeah, spend time with family. That's really going to help you, I feel. Sitting around those big family tables, lunches, now that we've got sheltering in place, easing up, you can actually reunite and reconnect with family. The Palace of Swords, also remembering that words precede, the emotions come after your thoughts, and sometimes before, because if you're feeling emotional about something just slips out. And there you have it. There's a huge issue for you to solve, because something has just slipped out. Look at the emotion that was present before it just slipped out, because I feel that there's some kind of lesson here for you. The Ten of Wands, yeah, some Cancerians are really feeling like they're carrying a lot of load, and are struggling a little bit with their mojo, I feel, because this is Saturn talking. This is Saturn saying, Saturn bringing in boundaries for you, saying to you, you've got to be disciplined about certain things, because that's what Saturn does. It gives us boundaries to work within. So I feel in some way you're doing it a little bit tough at the moment. I'm also hearing you should be sharing a little bit more about what might be troubling you. Because I have the Page of Swords. I feel if you talk to someone, you could get some enlightenment on a situation, which could be actually quite helpful for you. I feel once you do get that enlightenment, things are going to move a little bit more quickly, because I've got your card here. You'll be back in your element with this Chariot card. That's you, Cancer. That's you coming forward, getting something right in your head, getting something right with your thoughts, some kind of enlightenment, and then moving forward very quickly. I do have let me bring the laptop down so you can see the cards. I do have the Six of Cups. So I do feel that there is a past situation that could be on your mind. And it really is, this Piscean energy. It's like it's confusing you. Again, this is your card as well. Feeling like Yeah, I just feel that you're letting things get away with you a little bit. And this is what Saturn is teaching you. It's teaching you to be a little bit more disciplined with your emotions. Rein them in a little bit. Again, and this is good advice, start doing some practical grounding things. Because I've got the King of Swords, so there could be an air sign here, or something that you need to investigate, which will bring you enlightenment in some way, give you the answers you're seeking. I feel you've been the hermit. You've been isolating. You've been going within to try and figure something out. It looks like you actually do figure it out with that Cancer, with that Chariot card. It is. This situation is teaching you balance because I've got the Temperance card. The balance between sharing and going within, the balance between, when to give of yourself and when not to. And, if you're someone that, as Cancerians can be, they give all of themselves emotionally, it might be time to be a little bit more judicious with that. Because I feel you're carrying too much of a load here. Strength and endurance, yeah. This is to let you know that you are strong. You can withstand this. It's around getting the balance right between thoughts and feelings. This is what I'm feeling. And when you're straying into negativity, move back into that positive mode. Um, uh, we've got the Four of Swords, so you could have been actually unwell, is what I'm feeling. And it's been a real test of your strength and endurance. Something's gotten on top of you, but I do feel you're coming back into your own with this Queen of Pentacles. She's very, very, very capable. She's, she brings forth stability, security, something which may have really knocked you off your feet a little bit, and you've been struggling to get on top of, is starting to come back into clearness for you. The Five of Cups, something which, again, this situation, this can be loss and grief as well. Feeling like you have to, it could even be loss of faith in humanity. Because I do feel, this, feeling like you have to defend yourself all the time. But I do feel that there's surprise news. There is, could even be an apology in a situation. Could be someone reaches out to you. You're getting some kind of enlightenment or something that actually restores your faith in some way, and you're going to start to move forward in something in the future. So you're getting ready. You're getting ready to move outside of this kind of Piscean, confusing type of energy, which is actually there to allow you to see a shadow side of something and to get some sort of enlightenment from that, which actually restores your equilibrium emotionally. So some similar cards, I think, for a lot of us, we feel like we've been juggling. We feel like we've been prisoners, really, of what's going on around us. But it is time to re-find our inspiration. And the way that we do that is to really take control of our emotions. Don't obsess over things that you don't need to. Let them go. Learning how to let go. I do feel that you are having to make decisions. You are at a bit of a crossroads. You do need to decide which way you're going to go forward. But I feel that will become very clear to you if not in June, shortly after. There is a little bit of a wait here with that. So I hope that that helped, Cancer. Let's move now to Scorpio. What's actually going on with Scorpio? I should say, Cancer, you showed up in your own reading a couple of times, so So that was interesting. Let's move to Scorpio. What's going on with Scorpio in June? Let me give this a good shuffle, maybe cut the deck and have a look at what's going on for Scorpio. Scorpio in June. Show me Scorpio in June. Scorpio in June, please, Spirit. Scorpio in June. Show me Scorpio, please. Scorpio in June. I just feel like I want to shuffle this deck. Scorpio in June. There will be similarities between all signs, given the current gravity of the situations that we currently live under. Let me just take a minute to plug in my power battery. My laptop is just about to conk out, so we'll get some power going to it. Okie doke. All right, Scorpio. I'm pleased I looked up and saw that because the reading would have just cut out. Okay, Scorpio in June. Let's have a look. Show me Scorpio in June. What is occurring for Scorpio in June? A couple of cards that have just come out. We've got the King of Wands. This is moving forward with plan or project, taking the lead on something. And we've got the Knight of Swords. There is some kind of truth that's coming forward, which will actually allow you to step forward in a situation. Could be concerning a fire sign. All right, what's going on here? Show me Scorpio in June. Scorpio in June. Show me Scorpio in June. Show me Scorpio. Scorpio in June. All right. We have the Four of Cups here. So there's been something that's been disappointing for you. This is again a moon energy, where you're being encouraged to see not what you've lost, but what you've still got, because there is a cup being offered to this person in this reading. The Ten of Cups, family's on your mind this month in June. I'm not sure why, Scorpio, but your thoughts are going to your family. Your thoughts are going to those that you love, those that you have loved, those that you still love, and also legacies. In all families, regardless of how they are blended, there is the one common denominator of love. You could be feeling like like family have let you down in some way, and you may have turned your back on them, but did you do so in a wholesale way? The Queen of Wands is coming in here, another fire sign, so I'm getting a real pull to that fire energy here. So there's some kind of stability coming into a family situation as a result of you learning a lesson. Okay, that's what I can see. The Wheel of Fortune, yeah, we've got change coming in here, Scorpio. The Wheel of Fortune is a karmic card. You could have even been disappointed in life itself. But whatever has occurred for you as a result of the, I guess, natural ebb and flow of life, but also, everything that occurs can expand our knowledge, can expand our understanding of things, can expand our emotional intelligence even, because you've got a lot of cups. I can just see there's 3 cups here coming in your reading: Cancerian moon energy, Mars Piscean energy, Saturn Piscean energy. So it could even be with so much Piscean energy, you could actually be tapping into connection with spirit here to help you understand a particular situation that has actually dogged you. It's like you've been struggling. It's like you've been in a rough sea and you've just been treading water. You haven't been able to move forward. I do feel you're going to move forward now. Hallelujah, Scorpio. I feel you're actually going to move forward in a family situation. So I do feel that this is as a result of learning something, of understanding the truth of something, of some truth coming forward to you. You may even want to speak your truth. I do have the Justice card underneath the Wheel of Fortune card. So there is a real, I don't know, a real karmic aspect to this reading for you this month in June, Scorpio. You could have some justice. What has been taken away might be given back to you. The King of Swords, yeah, this is, applying some kind of logic, having a plan or a strategy in place to deal with this family situation here. The Seven of Cups, there you have felt like, and you've got this Scorpio energy here, you have felt like you couldn't move forward for some reason because of a loss that you sustained. But it is about choices. It's about what you choose. And I do feel that there is, with this Ace of Coins, a new start offered to you, Scorpio, in relation to a family or love. Could even be a partnership or a love situation that you have been concerned about. And it's going to restore, in a way, your trust and your faith in some way. We do have the Hermit card. You've gone within. You could have even isolated yourself from people for a while, but it is time to move forward now. You could even have someone telling you it is time to move forward. I do get a pull also to romance and love. So all of these things are coming forward for you, restoring your faith, your hope, a little bit in your family. Could also be in family legacies, understanding the real nature of what family or what relationships or what love. There's some kind of breakthrough here again for Scorpio. You've got a lot of feeling wrapped up in this, I feel. Let's just pull another card and get some more clarity. Yeah, decision time for you as a result of what has come forward. You could have felt that you were, that somebody took something from you, somebody lied to you, and as a result, you were juggling for a long time, but you've got some kind of insight coming here. The Queen of Cups could be bringing forward a revelation to you, and the Nine of Coins, it will free you up. I also feel that for some Scorpios, depending on what's in your astrology chart, where you've got planets in earth signs, I do feel that some kind of security is re-establishing for you. And this could even be through money. It could be that, you're going to get, new contracts, or you're working hard on existing contracts. But I do feel in some way that an insecurity is solved. Some truth is coming forward in June around a loving relationship, whether that's a partner or family, a family situation. Something is coming forward. Some truth is coming forward. And it's allowing you to clarify your emotions, Scorpio, in June. Okay, pretty heavy reading for Scorpio. But you just pulled so many cups in this reading. So much emotion here. So much, I guess, swimming in those choppy seas and not being able to move forward. I do feel June is a critical month for you, for some kind of truth to come forward, which will allow you to move forward. All right, let's look at Pisces. A lot of Piscean energy around at the moment. I should always have my astrological charts, because I think, no, I won't. I won't guess. I do have a recall around the 12th house, but there you go. Lesson for next month. Allow myself more time to have a look at the where the planets are. Suffice to say, I think that I can feel a lot of Piscean energy at the moment. It's like this, yeah, it's like, it's an unreality kind of feeling. But look, let's see what's going on for Pisces, for our Piscean friends. Show me what's going on for Pisces in the month. Pisces in the month of June, please. Pisces in the month of June. Show me Pisces in the month of June. Tree of Life. I always say I should take that take that card out. It's like an extra card that comes with this deck, but it is the Kabbalah Tree of Life, which is showing me, because it's showing up in your reading, whatever situation is going on for you, Pisces, it's like huge. It's like I got to draw to the 12th house. It's like everything is happening at this time, bringing forward things, going full circle, and ending something and starting something anew. I do have the Six of Cups, so something in the past is very important to you. Yeah, something that you were confused, perhaps confused on. I've got the Moon card, which is that Piscean energy. Not really clear on a situation in the past that was a major turning point for you. You have been doing, Pisces, a lot of introspection. The Hermit card, Virgo. Pisceans don't generally go down to the detail because they live in this kind of, it's emotions, it's third eye, they're quite psychic. And they don't need to go down to the details, but I feel that you have been with this Virgo card turning up here with the Hermit. I feel you've been going down into the details and examining perhaps a major thing. You've been examining your life to date, looking back at the past, trying to get clarity on some of the situations in your present, and also a bit worried about the future. The only way you could solve this was to go within, and that's exactly what you've done. Good for you. Now, I feel that there is a new cycle starting for you, because this is the sun. The sun, this is a fire energy. It's Aries, Leo, Sagittarian energy. It is associated with the sign of Leo. So I feel that there is illumination coming forward on this kind of odyssey you've been on. There are endings here, and this situation again could have been a past injustice where you felt you were kind of stabbed in the back. You're getting some kind of clarity, I feel. The Three of Wands, Aries. So you're getting some as a result of this introspection. You're getting moving into this fire energy, this forward movement, wanting to charge forward again after perhaps being a little bit isolated in this in introspection and reflection mode. Whatever has occurred, whatever enlightenment, whatever way you've pieced everything together, whatever breakthroughs you've found, you're actually quite determined to move forward. You have a plan on this and you're going to be moving forward. The King of Wands, so a lot of, again, inspirational energy coming through. You could be asked in June to lead something with this King of Wands and this Ace of Swords, some kind of new project, new start. Endings and beginnings, Scorpio, major ones, because the Tree of Life has shown up in your reading. You don't need to stand your ground anymore, because I feel that whatever has occurred, whatever this clarity is, has given you renewed strength and endurance. You could be offered something in June, I feel, because you're a victor. We've got the Six of Wands. There is victory for you. Again, after this fairly... I don't know, this massive introspection. It's always with nostalgia in some ways that we look back on the past. But when we do so, we often remember the things that have gone wrong. We don't focus on the things that have gone right. But I feel that you've done both now. I feel you've come to some kind of conclusion, because we do have the Ace of Coins. So... and the Star of Hope. So whatever, the Ace of Coins could be a new offer, new investment source, a new job. I do feel with this Star of Hope also, you could be offered something new. There could be changes on their way in June for you. But I think all of that aside, because we can measure the success of our lives when we get new offers and new jobs and new positions and new responsibilities and new recognition. However, for you, I feel that you've been doing something else. I think you've been looking back at the past. You have been perhaps tackling those karmic lessons, looking at the cycles, the groundhog days, wondering why and how, something occurred. You've got a lot of clarity and a lot of introspection, and you're bringing a lot of practical learning through, I feel, in June. But for some Pisceans, you could actually be asked to take on some kind of leadership role. But hey, you've got the Sun and you've got the Strength card. So I feel that there are better times ahead for you. Better times ahead. This is, in its essence, a happiness card. Strength and endurance. If we haven't got strength, if we haven't got our health even, you could have been battling some kind of health problem. But if you haven't got that strength and endurance, you don't have much at all. But you've got not just that, you've brought through a new focus on the bright side, on the moving away from the shadow, moving into the light. So well done, Pisces. All right, lovely cards, lovely major arcana there. I'll leave you, Pisces, with those two cards, the Star of Hope and Strength and Endurance, 3 major arcanas. Let's just throw this one in as well, the Sun card. All right, let's have a look at some overall oracle cards. It's getting a bit dark here, so I better finish up, although we still have some lovely light coming in from behind me. Let's finish up with some oracle cards for water signs for the month of June. Overall messages from Spirit, please. Overall messages from Spirit for the month of June. Overall messages from Spirit for water signs for the month of June. So by the book, okay, so this came up for earth signs in the past. Very important to do things by the book, as it says. So if you're entering into any new contracts, dot your I's, cross your T's, make sure everything is being done correctly. To the sea, number 7, okay, so this could be also, part of the learnings that have been coming up through all signs. Number 7 is the card of notches on the belt, lessons learned. Feeling like also that we've been at sea, and this card again for an overall message. This, I think, if I had drawn it for the other signs that I did the other day, I wouldn't be surprised if Spirit brought this forward again. This is Imagine, and it is a number 2 card, a 20 card. In 2020, what is most important? To imagine the kind of future that we all want, to bring light into the situation, to bring peace into a situation. So fairly strong messages, overall messages for us all. I think another overall message is, 21. Clean it up. I think that's what is occurring for us all at this time. And number 4, higher energy. There is a lot of having faith in a higher energy, turning your problems over to Spirit. When you need to, asking for help. There's a lot of emphasis on that at the moment. On number 2 and 4, you'll see cropping up a lot. Number 2, unity, connections with others. Number 4, foundations up, building strong foundations. In this case, rebuilding our foundations. So a lot of us are doing foundational work at the moment. So that is the June for water signs. I'll be back again next month with another look at July. In the meantime, thank you for tuning in and have a great month.